let's keep it G. Let's get into this reading. Let's see what comes up, okay? So I do feel like there's something very significant about receiving some sort of like quiet time or just being in a quiet environment around very calm, peaceful places, things, situations, and so forth. There could be something very significant about Aries. Okay, you guys could be taking a lot of action at this current time. Um, just kind of on the move. So just kind of put it to where it resonates. There could be a lot of movement that's occurring. Um, there could also be a feeling of you guys wanting to move. So just kind of put this where it resonates for you. Okay. Um, I really feel like there is something where it just really seems like someone is receiving some sort of judgment for some sort of burdens that they put upon you. Okay, I feel like you guys are really happy. Your energy is very light. There is this vibe. I'm getting like a vision of sunshine coming over like a gloomy, cloudy, dark day. So I feel like there is something where you were able to get some sort of chance, once in a lifetime chance to give some sort of judgment that was needed to be given. Okay. Um, this was a judgment that God had wanted to happen for you. Okay. Someone is definitely receiving a big, big ego death in regards to this. There could even be the energy of, I feel like it's more, it's not the energy of death, like somebody's gonna die, but it's more so like someone is wanting another, like the the energy of an ego death to have mercy upon someone. Okay, someone might want you to have mercy upon them, but I don't feel like it's you. I just feel like it's just something where somebody could have been really doing the most, popping their shit in, excuse my language, and it just kind of just seems like, God just came and regulated that, like, hey, wait a minute now. Okay. Hey now. All right. I also feel like there's something where there could be a situation about something being orchestrated. Okay. Someone is cutting another person off because they feel like you deserve some sort of good karma. Okay, it's like something is being cut off. Okay, if somebody was treating you rude, mean, nasty, crude, there's a lot of people that are cutting some people off, whoever this may be. If this is a lover, boss, coworker, family, friend, people are cutting them off. Okay, because something had been misconstrued. I don't know if somebody was making it seem like you deserve some sort of negativity, you deserve for burdens to be placed upon you, but it just seems like people are realizing that somebody is a coward. Okay, somebody doesn't know how to handle their own burdens. They don't know how to handle their own, and somebody was just trying to put something on you, and a lot like somebody is realizing like that's some bullshit. That's full of shit, honestly. You are pretty much a good person. You are pretty much have good energy and so forth. Okay. I also feel like there's something in regards to somebody's options aren't the best, and somebody could be keeping this to themselves um, because they're in poverty in some way. This could be financially, mentally, physically, spiritually. But there's somebody who really, I don't know, it just seems like something has been orchestrated for someone to see that their options suck. And someone realize like you're their best option, but this is really triggering them because somebody could feel like they don't really have much to give you. Okay. Um, I feel like there could be something where somebody feels like you're hiding money. Okay. There could also be something where somebody feels like you were keeping this to yourself, about letting someone know that the grass isn't really greener on the other side. And somebody is triggered because they're like, why didn't you tell me this ahead of time? But I feel like maybe collective, you just allowed someone to have their free will and just see something for themselves. Now, this is what's very interesting. Everything is about you in this reading, but your energy isn't really present. So there's something about you being behind the scenes, in the background. Maybe you're staying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like a lot of things are being maneuvered around you. If this makes sense, okay? And I feel like you're not really doing too much to try to prove that, hey, I have great energy, I have good karma, I'm a great person to be with, I'm a great catch, I'm a great friend, I'm a great coworker. You just have this vibe of like, hey, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna prove nothing. Whatever is meant to be, um, whatever, whoever or whatever is meant to be around me is meant to be. I don't have to force any energy. And I feel like there was just something where, I don't know, you showed a lot of like, you really showed. I don't know why some want me to say, like, you know how people say you showed your ass? This is like you showed your positivity, okay? It's like so much good fucking energy. Um, and I feel like somebody just realizes like you already knew something, and what you already knew was just something was just, I don't know if somebody was trying to like, I don't know. I don't know if you did something to somebody, if somebody had something against you, if somebody just felt a sort of way towards you, but you were just like, you know what, all of this shit is gonna blow. Not even. Why do I want to say blow over? But it's like in the back, like what am I saying? Like low key, I'm hearing blow over, but I really am wanting to say like blow up. It's like this shit is just gonna blow up in somebody's face eventually, okay? And maybe you've seen this coming. I don't see the high priestess card, but I could feel the energy of like somebody just knew something that was occurring in the future ahead of time, okay? But you didn't really say much about it, because one thing about the high priestess doesn't speak about what they know. Because one thing about it, the high priestess wants to see like, this is something I feel intuitively. I could be wrong. I could be right. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's see. The only thing the high priestess does is just sit back and allow people to use their free will. They don't say anything, but they already know how a situation is going to go, even when it's occurring. Okay, it could look like the worst. And the high priestess would know, hey, at the end of this situation, there's going to be something good. And literally, at the end of the situation, something good happens. Okay. Um, I also feel like there is something where the beneficial thing is that somebody agrees with you when it comes to you being financially stable or dealing with someone financially stable. Now, this is what's interesting. It seems like somebody has, you and another person have the same vibe of like you could be dealing with people. So maybe you're like in a third party situation. What? Maybe somebody who was bringing negative energy towards you was somebody that like was interested in you in some way. But let's see, you can have someone else that you have a mutual feeling with. And there's this mutual feeling of like not wanting someone for their money or their finances, but wanting someone to just really be there emotionally. Okay. Um, I feel like there is something like you and another person could be, because I'm not gonna lie, with this type of energy is, you attract a lot of abundance. So you could be attracting a lot of wealth, a lot of wealthy people, a lot of wealthy situations, wealthy energy. But the thing about that is when you have this gives me like Cleo's soul. I don't know if you guys ever heard this singer. I really, really love her. Like, I love her down. Oh my God, I really want to go to one of her concerts. Jesus Christ. But where I live, she doesn't really come to my city. So um, she has a song, and it's called, what is the song called? Cleo. So it's called Sunshine. Is it Sunshine? I think I was about to say another song. Maybe it's Sunshine. So it's called Cleo Soul. In her song, she has a sunshine. So this is the energy you have. Imagine this song and imagine hearing this song, play this song, and then play after it. Um, what's the Future and Young Thug Money on Money? So if you play those two songs, right, like side by side with each other, you'll see the difference in the energy. Okay. So I feel like you have someone who has this energy of Cleo Sunshine. Okay. There's a mutual energy. And I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who has the energy of Money on Money, the Future song. Um, and I just feel like you and this person agree that, hey, you guys want someone for the emotional aspect instead of the financial aspects. Now, this is what's interesting. You and another person could both be hiding this about yourself with fear of being judgment, because it's the vibe of like, oh, so you don't like people with money, so you want a bone. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody was thinking out their small mind, they'll be like, okay, so you want somebody that's a bum. No, you just want somebody who could probably be good financially, but the core thing that I'm feeling you and another person want from someone is like, are you a good person? Do you have the foundation? You know what I'm saying? As long as you got the foundation, you can always like help build a person up, help someone get their money together. But it's like, do you have the core foundation of just being a general good person? Like, is it in you or not? Okay. So I feel like the beneficial thing to this reading is you have found someone, a kindred spirit, someone who is very similar to you, who has the similar values, the similar goals. Sorry about the noise in the background. And literally that's the garbage man. So I feel like there's this energy. The beneficial thing in this reading is you have found someone who has the same values as you, but you could have been dealing with somebody who doesn't. Okay. And it's almost like taking out the trash. Okay. Not to say somebody is trash, but to just say like, there could be this energy of just dealing with somebody who is all about money. They don't care about emotions, okay? And I feel like you and another person could be not expressing this because you feel like you'll be judged, okay? And also you feel like you'll get people um, that don't have money, okay? So basically, this reading is just saying like, the whole time somebody was trying to put burdens on you and make it seem like you're a horrid person when you're really well, not even a horrid person, but you just have horrible energy, when really you have amazing energy. And really what it was is somebody is just triggered, that you don't really want to deal with them, no matter how much money they have, no matter their status or their values or so forth. So this is really the reason why somebody was doing something petty to you, is because they feel like you made them feel like they're not enough, even when they put their best foot forward when it comes to finances, but they were just lagging in emotions. Okay. So yeah, so the reading is just basically saying, you have somebody who is a kindred spirit, or maybe you're going to be finding that person soon, and there's another person that isn't really a good matchup for you, in regards to emotions. Okay, so this is the reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.